What's up, guys? So I hate that I have to make a video about this, but I'm witnessing some shit that is honestly just fucking mind blowing, and it has to do with Overprime and their fucking moderators. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show you guys a couple things on the screen that literally just happened in the last 10 minutes, and I'm sitting here witnessing it, being a part of it, and I am blatantly witnessing moderators show favoritism, apply rules towards some and not towards others, and then simultaneously clear and blatant remarks of racism and hate being idly ignored by moderators as they actively type in the chat. Oh my fucking God, listen to this shit. So first of all, Gringo Rojo decided to write something on here. And let me just start off by saying I've never even come across this individual in Overprime, but other people have warned me about this individual. They warned me about this individual before I even ran into him, but listen to what he says here, and I'll put it up on the screen. He says, every fucking game ruined by noobs. Good job bending over. Fuck us who are here for months. Happiness of newcomers is more important than ours. And then he goes on forward to argue with people, and he writes, yes, I need to restart the whole fucking game after each finished game. 3 fucking days, not one single decent game. Leavers in the first 5 minutes, and 2 fucking noobs. Imagine the fun. Somebody calls him out. They say, this guy is pissed. He hates new players. They won't let him play these 2 characters. The man is fed up. And then he replies, not that. Every game, lever in the first 5 minutes, like 10 games. Can't you devs put a ban for PvP for anybody without 5 games alone on the map? So he's basically saying if you're a new person, you can't play with other people, is what he's recommending here. And then the Shank individual says, LMAO, imagine playing this game with the same people for months, then getting mad that the game you want to succeed is getting new players. You're a strain on this community. Wonder how many noobs you've driven away. LOL, asking to ban new players. Can you guys fucking believe that this individual that just decided to speak up for a split second against a guy wanting to restrict new players got timed out from the chat? He couldn't even send a message anymore. I'm like, wait a minute. Why? I got a little confused. I'm like, why is it that somebody that is kind of standing up for new people getting penalized, getting punished? And I come to find out that Monochromatic is the only moderator that's active in the chat. But then immediately afterwards, and again, you guys can see the time, it was 3:11 p.m. 2 moments later, I decide to check the chat, and then I see a Jay Larita saying fucking apes. Crunch, the same guy that was in the comments earlier, he said, relax, Jay, that's racist. And then the Monochromatic say, Jay is defending me. I'm screenshotting, like, hey, if they're defending me, it's allowed. But if they're defending new players, I'm gonna time them out. I'm like, what? And then he calls everybody fucking apes and then says, I'm just saying the truth as always. Ban this. He does not get banned. He continues to, he puts an emoji in there, and you see me here, again, I'll put it up on the screen. You see me say, I'm definitely talking to Ranger and Rocket Mania about this mod team defending someone promoting hate speech and banning the people standing up for it. Because, yo, that's kind of fucked up. How are you going to let somebody just openly say, hey, fuck these new players, and then as soon as somebody says something against it, they get timed out? Hello? And then Chrono X actually writes on here, so what you're saying is, if I'm consistently toxic, you will over time do less and less about it because you know how I am? Now, that was followed because somebody in the chat says, oh, Gringo is toxic. We know the way he is. Just don't pay attention to him. So that's when Chrono decided to say, hey, so because he's toxic, you're letting him get away with it because everybody knows that he's toxic? We just shouldn't pay attention to it? And then somebody said, yes, so we can start right now. Okay, just ban Loretta, says Nerf. Solo Q says, this is a shit community. And then I throw in my 2 cents. I was like, it seems like there's a bias between who rules are applied to, or is that just what I'm seeing? And then Jay Laredo says, okay, just ban Jay Laredo. Now, immediately afterwards, as when I say that, I get a reply from a mod. Now, they say it's probably the second reason, unless you can bring me some examples. Also, I would appreciate it if this continues in the personal messages and not in the general chat. Chrono says he's going to continue the conversation. Solo Q says ban people for racist comments, period. Ren is asking why. Why? Because it's fucking racist. Now, here's what I say in response, because Mono just said it's probably the second reason. So I tell him probably the second. Interesting. So the way that what I'm seeing here, the way I'm perceiving it, the way I'm looking at this and reading it is what's wrong. Not what's being said or how it's being handled. And then I'm told to stop talking about it publicly and continue in DMs. Yo, I'm kind of speechless directly to a mod. Because that's some fuckery, bro. That is some fuckery. Then I see another comment moments later. It says, racists are people too. Frog laying back. And then Nerf says, the best of us. Shank says, that's disgusting. Which I agree. I agree that it's disgusting. That same individual replies, dudes, we don't give a damn about your problems. This shit is in your country, not in ours. We joke about these topics. Humble yourself. Stop pushing your opinions on us about racism and all that. We shit on racism. We have no blacks. So come on, there are only white people in this country. It's cool, yeah? Get the fuck out of here. Mods are allowing this type of behavior in a Discord community that's trying to grow? Are you fucking shitting me? I am witnessing mods. 2 of them to be exact. We're talking about the Agorian, and then we're talking about monochromatic. I'm watching mods allow this behavior while there's members of the community in here saying that's not cool. That's right. And they're actually DMing me. Like, for example, Joker Gamer V3 got DM'd by the Agorian, aka Tacky. He got DM'd saying, hey, the fact that you're pointing this out in the Discord is making it worse. So you're fueling the fire. And Joker is saying, I get what you're saying, but the person that got banned was standing up to some of the new players who got attacked. It's not right. I understand and I get your point. Like you said, some explanation should have happened, but what happened now escalated even more than necessary instead of giving warnings. And so the mods are blaming the community for calling out something that is wrong, calling out racism, calling out hate towards new players, and the mods are defending these individuals and arguing with the community members? What type of community is this? Overprime, what the fuck? If Overprime is being ran, if the way that Overprime is being run is any indication of how this Discord is being run, count me the fuck out. I have more faith in Rocket, in Ranger, and I know there's good mods in there like Sarajog, but you guys need to get this shit together because you guys are ruining the only possible community that you're trying to build by allowing this shit to happen under your fucking noses. I'm fucking done.